Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak software, and in this video we're going to learn how to configure RealPlayer using PolicyPak. I've already got RealPlayer installed on my target computer, and I'm just a regular user here. As you can see, I'm logged on as a guy called EastSalesUser4. I'll open up RealPlayer, go to Preferences, and let's examine the configuration settings that a typical user has access to and you don't want them to change. Here in Media, I've got some settings such as make RealPlayer my universal media player and which browser RealPlayer will utilize. Internet has lots of connections such as enable RealPlayer cookies, and network transport has some critical connection settings that I definitely don't want my users to mess with. RealPlayer is a registry-based application, and that means that a registry-savvy user can modify these settings and work around your desired settings. I've got the registry setting saved here so we can go straight to it and watch me pretend to be that EastSalesUser4 guy and modify the setting of external track ads from 0 to 1. And you can see standard users have rights to do this. No admin rights are required. So let's see how quickly we can ensure compliance and perform desktop management of those settings quickly using PolicyPak. I'll go ahead and switch over to my management station computer. We'll go ahead and right-click over East Sales Users, create a GPO, and we'll call it Lockdown RealPlayer. So this GPO is now associated with our East Sales users. I'll right-click over it, I'll click Edit, and I'll dive down under User Configuration, PolicyPak, Applications, New Application. And there it is, PolicyPak for RealPlayer, along with tons of other applications like Java, Flash, Firefox, Skype, and lots of your other important desktop apps that your users utilize every day and you know you need to make more secure. Let's start off with Auto Update and make sure that automatically download and install important updates is actually unchecked. And you're doing this so you can deploy the application when you want to, not when they're prompted, not when the user is prompted. Notice that the settings value becomes underlined when I uncheck it, and this means that the value will be delivered and enforced using PolicyPak. Now, it's critical that I configure RealPlayer to utilize the exact UDP ports that I've got assigned for the application within my firewall. So I'm going to go to Network Transport, and I'll configure use specific UDP ports. Finally, let's go to Internet, and let's uncheck Enable RealPlayer cookies, as well as allow websites to add items to Now Playing. Now let's lock these two settings down within the registry itself by using PolicyPak's ACL lockdown feature. This will prevent registry-savvy users from modifying my delivered settings within the registry itself. To do so, it's as simple as right-clicking the settings and selecting Perform ACL Lockdown. So I'll go back to my client machine, we'll get a command prompt and run GP Update. Now you can envision the user logging on for the first time, using a Terminal Services or Citrix machine, using a VDI session, changing job roles, or getting a new computer. I just happen to be using GP Update. Remember, it's PolicyPak that performs the magic. To get the magic delivered, you can use Group Policy, SCCM, Landesk, Case, or your own systems management software. Even if the user is offline, your settings are always preserved because PolicyPak is always working for you in the background, making the job of you, the administrator, even easier. So let's go ahead and open up RealPlayer again and check our settings. Notice that the setting for automatically download and install important updates in Auto Update has been delivered. Going to Network Transport, we can see that the desired UDP settings have also been delivered as well. Finally, let's go to Internet and see that Enable RealPlayer cookies and allow websites to add items to Now Playing are both unchecked, exactly what your corporate standard requires. So let's pretend the user tries to change these settings directly in the registry again. Let me go ahead and open it up once again. And again, as the standard user, try to modify external track ads. Now this time you can see that the efforts of the user have been thwarted. PolicyPak with ACL Lockdown has locked down these particular registry settings. And that's it. We're done. That's how incredibly easy it is for you to use PolicyPak and manage RealPlayer as well as tons of your other desktop applications. So if you're looking for a trial of PolicyPak, just click on the webinar download button on the right. Thanks so much for watching, and please get in touch with us if you want to get started. Talk with you soon.